Hi, my name is Ryan McGrory. I'm a student at Duke University, and I think primarily the reason I'm here today is because I'm a public policy major, so a lot of what I do concerns international relations. But I feel like, at least my perspective is, hearing the U.S. media, I think that sometimes there's bias, and I'm not getting the true kind of picture of U.S.-China relations. So I feel like in coming to this conference, learning about different perspectives in different topics, such as art, cultural exchange, as well as geopolitics, could really contribute to my understanding of the relationship between U.S. and China.
Hello everyone, my name is Joy Jiang and I'm here participating in the Duke-UNC China Leadership Summit. The reason why I'm so interested in U.S.-China relations is because there's so much to discuss and develop as our two nations it's important to grow economically, and also everything that the U.S. or China does has a global effect. And as these two nations are growing and developing further, we have to understand what is the breakdown, as a lot of what Mercy says in her lecture about Xi Jinping's ideas. It's important to understand both presidents and also the parties that lead these great nations.
Hi, my name is Anna Altman. I'm part of the logistics team for the CLS Summit, and I joined this because I'm very interested in U.S.-China relations and how Russia plays a role in these relations as I study the Russian language and Russian politics. And I've definitely gotten my answer here at the summit. I'm learning more about how Russia, especially now with their invasion of Ukraine, is reliant on Chinese support, and also how that impacts Russia-U.S. relations in addition to China-U.S.-Russia relations.
My name's Elizabeth, and I'm most concerned about the political climate and the climate in general, because I was born in China, and so I was also raised in America, and so it is one of my goals to return back to China and to visit the place I was from. And so I'm worried about the tensions growing between the US and China.
Hi everyone, my name is James. I'm a senior at Duke University studying public policy, and I'm here at the US-China Leadership Summit because I'm really curious about what the future holds for the two greatest nations in the world. I am very curious about how the relationship between the US and China will develop over the next few decades, and I'm very curious to learn more about how we, as the next generation of policy leaders, can contribute to the discourse to facilitate more cooperation and partnership between the two great nations.
Hi, my name is James Wong, and I'm a freshman at Duke University, and I'm planning on studying economics. I've always been really interested in U.S.-China relations, I'd say ever since middle school, and I've always been really interested in my place as a Chinese American in this very important global relations between these two nations. I, for one, am helping organize this event, but also really find that this event has helped me better understand the narratives from both sides, especially because growing up in the United States, you really are, surrounded by a lot of what just the United States and people, and what the United States will say about China. But I think it's really important to better understand both sides in order to have a better understanding overall of the relations and how we as a Chinese American can help better U.S.-China relations for the coming future.
Hi, my name is Anika. I go to UNC Chapel Hill. I'm a global studies and economic major, and the U.S.-China foreign policy thing that I'm really most passionate about is learning a little bit more about the economic competition that happens between the two countries, and if there is a chance that they can cooperate economically together. Thank you.
I'm Soumya, and I'm a Duke student here. I'm actually a Duke Kunshan student, and I study in China. And one factor about the US-China relationship that I'm most interested about is each country's individual relationship with India, because I feel like that affects me personally. And I hope to find the answer to that today.
Hi, my name is Satara Prince, and the way I feel about Chinese and United States relations would be it's an ever-evolving and ever-changing relationship because both of the countries are very powerful, and
America is a country that's based on dominance, and with China coming up in the world, America is definitely a bit more reserved about China, and especially with Chinese advancement in technology especially. I think that over time, if we do not cooperate and build together, we will become very divisive, and it will be like only one can win. Given the reason I'm here at this conference is because I used to live in China, and so I'm very interested in hearing the American opinion versus the typical Chinese opinion that I'm used to.